one, and I'm going to use acrylic one. So now come to the colors. Okay, there are many different types of colors available in the markets, like your watercolor, poster color, acrylic colors. So today's sessions I'm going to use the acrylic colors. Okay, and acrylic colors give you a very glossy type of shiny effect to your painting. And acrylic colors you can use in any surface. These are the plus point of acrylic colors. Okay, like if you want to use on MDF, you can use that. If you want to use on fabric, you can. Like I have one art template, I use here the acrylic color like this. You can see the glossy shiny effect is with the acrylic colors. Okay, similarly, if you want to create some craft and all this, you can use the acrylic colors over that this is your MDF. I use the acrylic color like this. Sorry. Similarly, you can use in any surface, wooden surface, you can use on any surface. Like this is one fabric I use here like this. Okay, so this is a small piece of mass, you can use like this also. And today's sessions we are going to do the landscape in with the acrylic colors. Okay, and I'm going to create one debut landscape. Okay, now come to what is landscape. Okay, so landscape is the depictions of nature, something like your mountain, clouds, river, your all these things scholars make a beautiful painting. That is your landscape painting. Normally we do it in the childhood, the scenery, the mountain, sun, like that. So that things, but little bit in advanced level. मीनल मैम, यस, जो हम बचपन में करते हैं सीनरी वगैरह जो बनाते हैं, उसी का ही एडवांस लेवल हम करने जा रहे हैं, उसी को ही हम यहाँ लैंडस्केप पे करेंगे. एंड डेब्यू लैंडस्केप वी आर गोइंग टू डू. ओके, सो एवरीवन, आई थिंक एवरीवन एक्साइटेड फॉर टुडे सेशंस, राइट? Only 3-4 cameras on, guys. Please turn on your camera so that we can interact. Yeah.
You all can turn on your videos. Don't worry, see, ma'am is on spotlight.
Yes.
She will be on your screens, on everyone's screen. So you can turn on your videos and be comfortable.
Yes. Okay, guys. So, Lisha ma'am, yes, you can use the gauche mediums also, but that is little bit different. Gauche is also opaque colors and acrylic also opaque. And gauche is the medium colors, mix up colors of like watercolor and acrylic ke beech ke colors. Okay, so you can use that one also. But if you have acrylic colors, you can, most preferable colors is for today's session is your acrylic colors. Okay. Okay, Jyoti ma'am. Okay. Okay, guys. So I think everyone excited. I'm going to start the sessions. Okay. So just show me your thumb mark that you are excited, and I'm just going to focus on my workspace. Yeah, I see some reactions in the chat box and also in camera. Okay. So I'm going to focus on my workspace. Then we will start the sessions. And during the sessions, I'm going to explain you some tips and techniques. Then we are going to do the final one. Okay. Just give me 1 minute.
I think everyone is very excited. I can see the energy in the chat box. So many thumbs up. Many other reactions as well. Great.
My camera is visible to everyone?
Yes,
my workspace is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today's session, just going to explain you the color blending first. That is very important. I'm going to explain you in a rough sheet. Then we are going to do on canvas. Okay. So first come to the brushes. So normally we use flat brush like this for normal color blending, merging, and for the background filling, we use the flat brush. Similarly, if you want to create one tree and some grasses and all this, we can take a round brush like this. If you're going to do the more detailing work, you can take like this type of brushes. Okay, like this. These are the some means basic brushes we are going to use. Also, there are some advanced levels, means like your fan brush, curve brush, mob brush, angular brush. All the brushes are also available. We are going to I'm going to explain you all this in the advanced sessions because we have only very limited time period here. Okay, so This is all about the brushes. Now come to the colors. So here I'm going to use the bottle colors. You can take the bottle colors as well as you can take the tube colors also. Okay. So bottle colors are a little bit diluted, and uh, you can use both the colors. And now come to the water part. We don't need water for acrylic. If your color is very thick, then you can use 1 2 drop of water to dilute your colors. And if you need a little bit means for washing purpose, you can use a little bit of means you can use the water. So normally we don't need any water. And one more thing, paper absorbs your color. So those who are going to do with on paper, so just do it a little bit faster or little bit diluted colors, because paper absorbs your colors but canvas don't absorbs your colors. Okay, these are the some difference. Sorry. Okay. And brushes number, please. Yeah, you can take any number brushes. If you are taking A4 size canvas or A4 size page, then you can take the 6 number, 8 number brushes you can take for A4 size. According to your canvas size or sheet size, you have to take the brushes size. Okay. So now also some members are joined. Yes, great. Hello everyone. Welcome to the landscape sessions. And yes, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Tamsada Senapati as a acrylic artist. I'm also a Favigal certified teacher. Also, I'm art instructor in Yellow Frame Art Studio, and I'm taking landscape as well as acrylic sessions in bid class. And side by side, I'm taking up to 10 years. I am taking my art and craft classes for kids as well as for adults in my name, Tamsa Creations. Okay, so this is about me. And now come to the drawing part. Okay. Yes, Kalpana ma'am. Yes, on the canvas, we are going to use directly, because on the canvas already primed. Mostly canvas are primed, so no need to use anything. Directly we are going to do with the colors. Okay. So in my flat brush, I'm taking very less amount of. Yes, Sanbi, you can try with the oil pastel, but oil pastel and all these things are very different. Okay. So here I'm taking orange color. I'm going to use the orange color here. I'm going to explain you the very basic one. Okay, this is the very basic one, but it's going to use means a lot in your acrylics means colors. Okay. I'm going to take here yellow tone like this. I want to blend these two colors. So how to blend? So this is the very basic one, but if you know, that help you a lot. So just clean your brush, take a clean and dry brush, and just rub in the middle portions of both the colors like this. Okay. If your colors blending is not coming out properly, you can take the lighter color shades. Here the lighter color shades is your yellow. Okay. So I'm taking the yellow shades again and I'm doing the blending like this. So this is your very basic smooth blending. Okay. So one more blending I'm going to explain, because these two blendings I'm going to use in my final work. Okay. So I'm taking orange color here. I clean my brush with rough fabric. Most of the time we don't wash, we can clean our brush with your rough fabric. Okay. Now I'm taking here yellow tone. Similarly, with the same brush, if I want to add some color shades here like this, how to blend all the color shades. Okay. Same process, just wash or clean your brush and rub in the middle portions like this. Similarly, you can rub in the middle portions like this. So this is your smooth blending. This is your rough blending. Sometimes we add little bit of orange like this and all, and you can blend with your lighter shades, that is your yellow. So this is your rough type of blending. Mostly we use this blendings for the sky portions, for water portions, land portions, we use these things. So now it's going to create a little bit confusion, but when I'm going to do unfair one, it will clear to everyone. Okay. Is it clear? So now I'm going to show you some of the examples of this type of blending so that you have idea. So there are many different, these are the only one and two different types of blending I'm explaining. There are many different types of blendings like your semicircular blending, circular blending, tabbing blendings. All these blendings you can use in your painting. Okay, I'm going to show you some of the examples. Like see this one. This one is your tabbing blending. Here I use the flat brush, but the blending is totally different. Okay, you can see this one. You can see this one is a circular blendings. Here I use in a circular the color shades and all these things. Okay, lighter to dark or darker to lighter. You can use different types of blendings. Similarly, this is very smooth one. The first one as I show you, that one very smooth one you can take. You can create small piece of canvas also like this, different blendings in the waters and all these portions. You can create like this also. You can create like this small piece of canvas. You can create like this. This is different types of blendings here. I use 3-4 different types of colors, but I'm trying to give the smooth type of effect here. So this is also different types of blendings. You can see this is your smooth blending and this is your rough blending. So you can see this type of, these are all beginners one I'm showing you. Later on, after doing the fair one, I'm going to show you the advanced one that we are going to do in the master section. Okay. So this is also different types of blending you can say. Here in the sky portions is your rough blendings and you can create like this also. Okay, is it clear to everyone? I'm showing you some of the example. So you can write in the chat box in case any queries or any doubt or it's not clear, anything you can write. Okay. So now here I'm taking small piece of canvas because I want to show you the whole work. And if I'm going to take the bigger one, it's difficult to explain all the things. That's why I'm taking the smaller one. And here I'm going to do one day view painting, as I told you. In the landscape, there are many different type of evening view, night view, day view, and some surrounding your, all these things are also in landscape. So I'm first going to explain you the drawing part. But in the landscape sessions, the drawing part is very less. Main work is with your colors. Okay, the main whole game is with your colors. Okay. So simply, I'm just going to create one line like this. Suppose this is your middle portions, little bit down from the middle portions. Just create one curved tilted line, okay, like this. So clear to everyone? My video is clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear. In between, it was a little blur, but I think now it's clear.
Okay, okay. Okay, so this is your sky portions and here I'm going to add the mountain and this is my land portions. Okay, this is our drawing. Only I create one line because if I'm going to create all these things, it's going to erase because acrylic color is your opaque colors. Okay, no need to draw anything. Only do this much, then I'm going to create the next step. So for this size of canvas, I'm taking here 6 number brush. You can take 6, 4, any number brush. You can take for this, okay? Or if you are doing on a A4 size canvas, you can take little bit bigger size of brushes, like 8 number brushes up to you can take. So for the sky portions, I'm going to use any blue shades, like if you have cerulean blue, if you have ultramarine blue, if you have turquoise blue, you can pick any blue shades, okay? And obviously white shades I'm going to use here. Then I'm going to use little bit of yellow shades. Here I'm taking the chrome yellow. You can take any yellow shades, okay? Okay. So now I'm going to do the sky portions first. I'm taking ultramarine blue and white color. Just take normal wet and clean brush. Okay, my brush is wet but clean, no water in my brush, wet and clean brush. And I'm taking very less amount of blue shades because I want very lighter blue shades. So I'm going to use white color with that. If you have sky color, you can use directly that one also. Okay. Simply, I'm taking blue shades and just see how to hold the brush. I'm holding my brush something like from 3/4 of my brush. Okay, so if you are going to hold your brush something like your pencil, the effect not going to come up perfectly. Okay, I'm taking white color here like this and just overlap both the colors because I want lighter shades and I want white tone more. Okay, that's why I'm taking and I'm going to do the rough second one blending. As I told you, you can use different colors and you have to do the blending properly by rubbing your brush on your canvas. Okay, so I'm doing like this. Now again, I clean when I'm taking my brush up, I'm going to clean my brush with rough fabric. I'm taking more amount of white and just going to blend in the sky portions. Okay, like this. So you can apply the color like this. You can blend the colors like this, or you can do like this. Whatever you feel comfortable, you can do that one. Okay, it's not any hard and fast rule. You can do anyone. Okay, downwards sorry, downwards portions I want little bit more whitish tone, so I wash my brush. I'm taking a clean brush and I'm taking little bit more amount of white and just try to apply the white color this portions. Okay, okay, so now I'm going to take very less amount of yellow tone. Okay, whatever yellow tone you have, just take that one. I'm this yellow tone going to erase when I'm going to create the mountain, but I want very lighter effect of yellow tone here. Okay, so I'm taking again white tone with the same brush and just going to apply the white tone like this. I want this type of lighter yellow tone little bit towards the upside. Downwards portions going to erase. Okay, that's not going to visible properly, but this lighter yellow tone going to visible properly. Okay, I hope it's clear to everyone, the sky portions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm taking very less amount of again that blue shades. Okay, and also taking little bit white. Okay, and just going to apply little bit of blue like this. So I'm creating little bit roughness here in my painting. And again, I'm taking the white color. As I told you, if your blendings come up HSB, you take the lighter color shades. Yes?
Ma'am, ma'am,
Yes.
मेरे पास येलो कलर नहीं है, ऑरेंज ले लूं?
Yeah, le lo. Okay, so I'm taking white color here and just going to blend this things. Okay, as I told you before also, acrylic colors take little bit time to dry up on canvas, but it's dry very fast on paper. Those who are doing on paper, the colors may be dry, but here I'm using the canvas, my color is wet, so let it dry first. I'm going to do the land portions first. Okay, because my sky portions is not dry completely. Or if you are doing with me, I can wait for you for 1-2 minutes. Okay, like Lisha ma'am is doing with me, and Brushali ma'am is also doing with me. Kalpana ma'am, Arohi also doing with me. Okay. Okay, So now come to the land portion. So for this land portions, I'm going to use the greenery tone. So you can take any green color shades. I'm going to use here sap green. Okay. And lemon
मैम
yellow.
लाइट ग्रीन ले सकते हैं?
Yeah.
लाइट ग्रीन ले सकते हैं?
Yeah, आप ले सकते हो. Okay, I'm going to use these shades for this portions. So I'm taking sap green here like this. I'm going to use the sap green tone. If some portions patches coming up, don't worry, because this is the base color. We are going to add little bit shades on this portions. Okay, and now I'm taking lemon yellow tone and just going to mix up the sap green and lemon yellow, giving some lighter color effect. And those who don't have lemon yellow or sap green, you can use the other green tone also. Like I have leaf green and all these things, you can create like this, or you can add little bit of leaf green tone also, or any light green shades you have, you can use that one. So I'm creating something like patches like this, because I don't want very flat shades, because this is the grasses area. Okay, some portions is darker, some portions is lighter going to come up. So I'm not taking very what it's called, means very smooth type of lines. Okay, I'm going to take very less amount of black. Very less amount of black, and just going to use downwards portions. Like in middle portions also, I'm going to create 1-2 lines. Clean your brush with your rough fabric and just try to blend it. Okay. Let it dry first. Then I'm going to create the other detailing work. Next step, I'm going to take the round brush here. Okay. You can take 4 number, 2 number round brush like this. Okay. I'm taking 6 number round brush here. Sorry, ultramarine blue, any blue shapes. You can take the Persian also, ultramarine, cerulean, whatever blue shades you have, just take that one. And here in this portions, I'm going to create the mountain outline. As we know, mountains are normally triangular type of shapes. I'm going to create that one, but little bit curve like this, means little bit टेढ़ा मेढ़ा type of lines हम थोड़ा सा बनाएंगे, तो थोड़ा सा realistic type of look इसमें आ जाएगा. Okay, like this. As I told you, I want this lighter shades because this yellowish tone going to erase. Okay. Here I'm going to create 2 mountains. Okay. This is little bit bigger size of mountain I'm going to create here, and going to mix the white tone with this. Like just do, but do these things when your sky portions is dry. Otherwise this yellow tone and blue tone going to mix with each other and it's give you green type of tone. Okay. And as I told you, we need white tone to mix up. See, I'm simply doing the tabbing type of effect to giving the mountain effect here. simply do the tabbing. If some portions patches coming out, that going to look beautiful, so don't worry about the patches, because some portions we add some knowing patches also. Okay, like I know that this thing's going to create some patches, but I'm going to create that patches because that thing's going to look beautiful. Okay. Simply I'm taking white and blue tone. Blue tone I'm not taking in my brush, little bit blue. Now I'm taking little bit blue tone. Simply take your white color and just do the tabbing. As our colors base color blue is not dry, so it's going to create something like the tabbing, means a mix up type of things. Okay. Okay. I'm taking little bit blue shades here and just going to add these portions, giving little bit effect in the mountain. Like here also I'm adding little bit darker tone. So after this mountain, I'm going to wait for you all for 2 minutes, just complete the mountain portions. Then I'm going to create some tree part and I'm going to create one bigger tree also here. If you want, you can give the mountains more realistic type of look also, but I am keeping the simple one because most of the beginners are with us. So without the basic part, means if you know the basic things, you can create all these things easily. So I'm not explaining all the things that I'm going to explain in the advanced sessions. So I'm just explaining the easy one so that everyone can create. Okay. Now simply I'm going to create one color shades, that is mix up of black and your green. Like here I'm taking the sap green color tone. I'm taking very less amount of black and just going to mix these two color sets. Okay, it's come up little bit darker. And just I'm going to use this tone in this portion. See how to do the things like your tabbing. I'm creating the tabbing like this.
मैम मैंने कर लिया.
Okay. Very random type of tabbing like this. Just do the tabbing like this and just continue the land portions little bit tilted. Okay. Let it dry. We are going to add some shades here, but let it dry. Okay. Now again, just take your brown colors because we are going to create the tree part. That's why I'm telling, just take your brown color shades. I'm going to take here Banchano brown. You can take any other brown shades also. Burn umber also you can take, that is your darker brown. I'm taking the lighter brown here. Okay. And now see how to create one tree. Simply, I'm going to create one tree. I'm creating one lines. Directly, I'm doing with colors. If you're not feeling comfortable directly doing with colors, you can take your pencils and you can create with your pencils. Okay. Here the mountain color is not dry. That's why this portion it's going to come up little bit mountain, and this tree also not dry. So that's why it's come up something like mix up color shades, but these are all fine for the tree. I'm taking a little bit of black tone in my brush and just trying to add some patches with black color. Now I'm going to change my brush. I'm going to take here 1 number brush. Okay. You can take dark brown tone or you can take the mix up colors. Like I'm taking brown here. I'm taking very less amount of black here. Just mix both the tone. It will give you the darker tone. And I'm just going to create one, means some branches, this portions. So just watch how to create the branches. Simply just create, this is your Y structure. Now also I'm going to create one line. This is also Y structure. So mostly for dry branches and all this, we create the Y structure. Like I'm creating one line here. Okay. And I'm creating another line this side. Here also, here also. You can see all are Y or opposite of Y, means Y ke ulta jo hai, wo cheez. I'm creating mostly Y structure this portions. Okay. Like this, you can create lots of branches here. If you want, you can create more also. Like I'm going to add this portions, some branches. I'm going to create some stone over here, this portions and this portions. So with the same darker brown tone, I'm creating some stone, this portions. Let it dry. Okay, these things, let it dry. I'm taking very less amount of white color in my brush and just doing the tabbing like this. Here also I'm taking white color and just doing the tabbing so that it's going to look something like lighting effect is also here. If you want, you can leave the tree portions as it is. That is also going to look beautiful. Or if you want, you can add more amount of leaf and all these things. I'm going to that step, but little bit later. I'm now going to create some grasses effect this portions. Okay, I'm also going to continue this part. So I'm taking the same sap green tone and mix up of lemon yellow, or you can take mix up of light green also. Okay, both the things are going to look good. And I'm just going to do some tabbing here for the smaller tree bushes. Okay. See how randomly you have to do the tabbing. Just take a little bit color in your brush and just do the tabbing like this. Similarly, this positions also I'm creating some grasses near to the tree with the same tabbing effect. If it's not going to visible properly, just take a little bit darker tone by mixing with black and sap green. Very randomly I'm doing the tabbing. I'm not taking any perfect things and all, because I want a very basic one. Okay. I'm creating one landmark here, like this little bit curve, and lots of grashes this portions. If you have lighter color shades, any lighter one, you can do the tabbing also like this. Is it clear to everyone? Guys, you can give a response in the chat box so that I came to know.
Yes, ma'am, many thumbs up coming in the chat box.
Okay. So guys, again, I'm taking the black and sap green mix up tone, little bit darker one. And see, I'm taking the flat brush here. I'm just going to add some leaf effect here like this. See, simply hold your brush and just do the tabbing like this. So this is, I'm showing you flat brush tabbing. Okay, there are many different type of tabbing, but this is for the leaf structure I'm explaining like this. Just clean your brush with your rough fabric. Don't wash because we don't need any water here. Okay. Then you can take again sap green and lemon yellow mix up tone and just create the tabbing like this. This is your second coat, just giving the lighter color shades effect. Sorry. Simply, I'm giving the darker one first, then I'm taking the lighter one and I'm creating this much of leaf only. Okay. If you want, you can create some flowers effect also in this portions. And if you want, you can create some grasses. You can decorate your painting a lot. Okay. So I'm not doing the much here, but I'm just taking a little bit lighter tone, or you can take different color tone and you can create some grasses effect like this. This color is merged with the background, so you have to take a little bit darker tone. Like here I'm taking sap green tone and simply just create some grasses like this to cover up the land portions. Simply like this. Here also lighter tone and just cover up the land portions for grasses and all. Very randomly I'm adding some lines, some stalks to cover up the land portions. Okay. If you want here, you can add little bit flowers and all these things also you can add. Like I'm taking white color here. I'm going to do some tabbing of white. It's going to visible that some portion, some white color flowers is in the land area. Okay. It's a debut painting. It's a normal debut painting. You can add little bit pink also in this portions, giving the different color tone effect for the flower, or whatever color tone you have, you can add. Like I'm simply taking pink color tone and just adding with this white. Thank you, Minal ma'am. I'm just doing random tabbing. I don't want to highlight these colors more. Okay, so you have to do the random tabbing. I'm taking again white tone and just doing the random dots like here to giving a little bit dull look, because this is also in the land portions. It's not visible properly. Okay, so you can create this type of effect. And one more things, after using all your color shades and all these things, just cover your all colors, because acrylic colors dry very fast. Okay. Thank you, Jyoti ma'am. And this painting, if you want, you can highlight all the things more. If you want, you can create some cloud in the sky portions. If you want, you can create more detailing in the stone portions. All these things you can create very easily, okay, with normal steps and all these things. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit white tone again and just going to use white color this portions. But now my stone color is dry, so what you have to do, you have to take a little bit of brown tone. Okay, okay Sanvi, thank you. Like this you can highlight your stone portions and all. You can add little bit whitish type of tone in your tree part also, giving the highlighting. That you have to follow the lighting and shadow effect that I am not explained till now, because that is little bit different things. Okay, but you can add some portions like this. Just cover all your colors. Now I'm going to show you how it look after removing the masking tape. Okay, this is my means favorite part, because after removing the masking tape, the painting going to look means the original look. Okay, and those who are using on paper and you are using the masking tape, just remove little bit carefully, otherwise your page is going to tear up. So now you can see. I hope everyone like this painting, like the session.